beginning with the youngest members of our community, to children in early childhood and elementary school, to our college and career-bound students. Clint ISD is committed to providing an enriching educational experience in a 21st century learning environment for all children in our community.
I do believe that all of our students, from the very beginning, all of our kids, babies or elementary, high school, middle school, our community belongs to all of us, and we're working together as one team with the parents and the employees and teachers and administrators, and all of us working together along with our school board to be one team for every single one of our kids, whom we want to not only graduate from high school, but graduate from college.
The Cradle to College program is a district initiative which encourages parents to begin reading to their child at an early age.
What we do is we go visit homes and visit people, and we provide little books, baby books, for you to read to your children. Our goal is for them not only to go through our middle schools and high schools and elementary, we want them to go to college. So we call it From Cradle to College. Their kids are our kids, and this is basically the whole purpose. And we have a little onesie that says, "Future Clint ISD graduate." So that'll be you, buddy. I think you're gonna be an engineer when you get older, when you graduate. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh, it's good to get him started, and he loves to look at books when we read it to him and stuff, so it's good.
The Clint Independent School District offers free pre-kindergarten for all children living in the district, with an emphasis on robotics and technology through the STEAM Ahead program.
Research shows that bringing students in at a young age really helps them to excel and to really be successful in life. So Clint ISD offers universal pre-K for all students regardless of their income and really regardless of where they live in the city. So we do offer that to all of our students, and now it's an added bonus that we also have a one-to-one iPad program. So all of our pre-kindergarten students have iPads, and they also participate in STEAM. So the STEAM program focuses on science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. So our pre-kindergarten students and classrooms are 100% STEAM. All of our classrooms and students get to participate in the program. It's really the first 100% STEAM program in the city.
C.T. Welch Elementary Technology Initiatives have students actively participating in robotics and QR coding.
Here at C.T. Welch, we have an outstanding technology program. Mr. Omar Cifuentes is our technology coach, and this year we took some kids to the robotics competition at the city, and this being our first time, we placed in the top 10 for the region. So we are very proud of all of our kids that competed. We have been doing a lot of QR coding, the kids are doing 3D printing, they're doing a lot of research.
All right, so here at CTW, we meet on Thursdays. Our robotics club is trying to improve our designs so we can compete on next year's competition. This year, we took 2 teams and we placed top 10.
Well, the competition, it makes it challenging because you have to calculate how many rotations it can go. Like 10 rotations from the tires can go about 5 feet. So during the competition, we try to do some certain challenges that takes a lot of math.
In its first year, the C.T. Welch Elementary Folklorico Dance Troupe has attracted many students eager to learn the traditional Mexican dance.
This year we initiated a folklorico group, a solid group of 32 kids, pre-K through 5, that are dancing. We actually had our first recital on May 11th, where we invited parents and family members to come and see all of the great advances that the kids have done up to this point, and we're very proud of them.
Okay, the folklorico program at CTW, it's mainly to enrich the kids' culture, not forget their roots, where they're coming from. Also so they can have another way to give back to their community, representing their Mexican heritage. Yes, folklorico also teaches them responsibility, as well as has a good discipline for them, because they need to keep good grades in order to be in it. We have currently 32 dancers, and we expect to grow as a group.
Frank Macias Elementary after-school programs are designed to help their students have fun learning, develop talents and skills, and build confidence.
Our after-school clubs and our activities that we involve students in help build their passion to be at school, their commitment to doing things and doing things well. And we're seeing the carryover from the activities that they do after school into their commitment to their reading, their writing, their math, and their science.
The Frank Macias Elementary Dance Team is a group of students who practice 3 days a week to prepare for performances during the year.
FME is actually started an after-school dance program. This dance program has allowed the kids to have some fun outside of the classroom, away from the stress of what the classroom brings. They also, with the dance team, they have learned accountability. They are, their team does rely on them, so teamwork is emphasized a lot in the dance team.
What I like about dance is how we can listen to music and we could move freely. And some of the reasons I joined dance was because it's a reason I can express myself while I'm dancing and how I can move to the rhythm of the music.
Art club students at Frank Macias Elementary were selected from among 400 entries for a special art show where they had the unique opportunity to meet former First Daughter Chelsea Clinton.
This year at Frank Macias, we've started an art program after school for a club, and what we do is we explore just a lot of different areas for the kids to just be creative and have fun. And this year we also had the kids enter a contest where they did recycled materials and they turned that into actual pieces of art, and the winners had the opportunity to have their pieces exhibited at the International Museum of Art here in El Paso.
Frank Macias Elementary helped me get in an art contest. I made a piggy. I know we didn't win, but at least we met Chelsea Clinton.
Desert Hills Elementary embraces their military families through various programs to support their needs and, more importantly, thank them for their service and sacrifice.
Desert Hills, we have one of the highest military populations here in Clint ISD, so we've really embraced our military population. We try to make sure that they feel welcome. A lot of our parents are frequently deployed or training somewhere, and the children now are missing their parents, so we want to make sure that they're taken care of. Some of the things we do, you can see we have a wall of honor. We want to embrace that. We do a breakfast. We recently had a military appreciation breakfast where we invited all of our military families and all of us. We helped cook breakfast and made them a pancake breakfast.
The Watchdogs of Desert Hills Elementary are a group of fathers who volunteer to support education and safety at the school.
Our Watchdog program involves our dads coming into our classroom and interacting with our children so that they have a very positive male influence with reading books or just talking to them about what's going on in their everyday life.
I like my dad as a watchdog because he helps students learn and has fun with them outside at PE and lunch. And that's great because students get to learn and have fun with him.
The Watchdog program is really awesome here. As the first time I came, they have your whole schedule, pretty much your whole day's worked out for. And I like it because you get to interact with your own kids and you meet a bunch of new kids, you learn about them. They take out a personality out of you that you didn't even know you have. And it's great. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better program to be here around my kid and volunteering and helping the teachers, the staff, and it's really nice.
2 Horizon Middle School 6th grade softball players were selected by Base Play to participate in the All-Star Youth Classic in Miami, a Major League Baseball youth program.
The Base Play program is a partnership between Base Play and Clint ISD. We have our students who have the opportunity, who have maybe not have played sports before, and now they have an opportunity after school to come and to join and be part of a team and learn all of the benefits of being on a team.
The Base Play program is a great program. It gives our kids incentive to improve in academic performance and attendance, and it also gives them exposure, and I'm so glad for our students that was able to go to Miami. They're so excited, and it is a great program for our school and Horizon Middle School.
I was very excited to be chosen for Base Play All-Star team to go to Miami. I was really emotional. I didn't have any feelings. I felt confused, but then I was actually very excited to be chosen for such a great experience like this.
The Horizon Middle School Jazz Band, in its 3rd year, has evolved from an after-school program to a class that is now taught daily at the school.
The Horizon Middle School Jazz Band is actually kind of unique in the sense that they've been together for 3 years. They've partaken in many different contests, and this year we've actually had 3 students make the All-City Band, which there's only 60 positions available, and we had 3 wonderful students from Horizon Middle School make that All-City group.
Well, I really love jazz band because it's a great way to, you know, be involved in a program here at our school. We get to see the different talents many people have, right? And then, you know, we just get to have fun together, and we get to play outside of school and everything, right?
So our jazz band program is about 3 years old, and so our current 8th graders were in our very first jazz band. And this is our first year that we've taken them off campus. It started off as a before school group, but we've now moved it into the school day, and so we've expanded from just having 1 jazz band to having 2 jazz bands, and having no kids competing at the region level to having 3 kids make the all-region jazz band this year. So we're really happy with the growth and really happy with the progress of the program.
Ricardo Estrada Middle School academic intervention programs zero in on assisting students with focused prescriptive instruction, team and character building to ensure students' success.
At the end of the year, in preparation for the STAR, we had the May the Scores Be With You week, where we completely turned around our master schedule, looked at every student's needs, and created specific schedules for our kids so that they would be ready for the STAR exam, depending on their grade levels. So we had a Star Wars theme, we had a pep rally, we had May the Scores Be With You t-shirts to make sure that our students were pumped up for the STAR.
So what we've been doing to prepare for the STAR is we've been having camps. In these camps, they would take every student and they would basically go over what we've been learning about reading, math, and just basic skills that can help us pass the STAR.
Falcon Pride, a Ricardo Estrada Middle School initiative, focuses on encouraging positive behavior from attendance at school to the way students conduct themselves in the hallways and classrooms.
As a brand new middle school, we wanted to make sure that our students were aware of the expectations on our campus. So from day 1, we implemented Falcon Pride. So from the very first day, our students knew that our expectations on our campus is to be safe, be respectful, be responsible. So we held class meetings explaining our expectations, and we also rewarded our students for appropriate behavior. So every 9 weeks, the grade level with the highest attendance, 97% or better, and the lowest discipline referrals earned a reward.
Falcon Pride includes us participating in our school activities, coming to school every day. Ms. Vidales really tries to get us to come by providing incentives. If we've been here every day of the week on Friday, she gives us free dress.
The graphic design program at Horizon High School provides students with real-world application and experience in using the skills they learn in the classroom.
Horizon High School's program really takes the students above and beyond. They get to take the skills that they learn in graphic design and apply them to vinyl use, to silk screening and Photoshop and Illustrator, so they get practical training that they can use in the real world. And as a matter of fact, they use it in our district quite often.
I've learned many things here in the Horizon High School graphic design program. Some of them are learning how to create a logo, screen print, register shirt, how to think, because even though it sounds simple, it's really not.
Being a program that only taught computer-based learning, kids were coming in and learning stuff like Illustrator and Photoshop only, to a true graphic design program where they're taking completely original designs from start to finish. Finish being even vinyl application, or large-scale printing, or screen printing on garments.
Horizon High School career and technical education programs provide students with technical skills and training for future careers. The school has also established the National Technical Honor Society, where students have opportunities for scholarships.
One of the things that we didn't have here on this campus was a National Technical Honor Society, and we have pretty much all of our students take career and technology classes. And part of what they gain, besides leadership skills and access and networking to the community, they also get the opportunity to apply for scholarships that are just for students in the National Technical Honor Society.
I'm very proud to say that we have, with the NTH, had a scholarship recipient, Irene Ponce de Leon, and she received a $1,000 scholarship. First one, first chapter, and I've never heard of that happening.
I'm very lucky and blessed to be able to receive this scholarship.
Horizon High School will introduce an engineering program for the 2017-2018 school year.
Well, we're getting ready to launch the engineering program with Mr. Amador leading the campus with that, and having new connections and networking with UTEP and also Lockheed Martin. So we're really excited to start that program for the next school.
And nothing better than starting a new engineering program here at our school. We're going to focus on 3 things: gaming, robotics, and bioscience. Now, each of those require some aspect of computer science, and that's where the future is going. So what better way to prepare our kids than to teach them coding and programming?
The engineering program is a way that it's the way of the future. It's so important that kids know that that degree is out there, the engineering degree. There's always jobs for that. And we're really looking at getting young ladies involved in engineering. I don't think they're aware that their college could be paid for 100%, and we're really looking at maybe bringing young ladies into that program.
Through rigorous courses and challenging programs such as dual credit, T-STEM, and career and technical education, Clint ISD is dedicated to ensuring that our students have meaningful educational experiences that prepare them for opportunities beyond high school.
Clint ISD has many dual credit opportunities at all 3 of our comprehensive high schools. We've been adding courses on a yearly basis. We have also created a program where we are helping teachers get their master's degrees and become credentialed, so we can continue to grow that program over the course of the next several years.
Clint ISD offers 11 different career and technical educational programs. These programs help our students gain industry certifications for careers at many levels.
We are starting our CNA program, which is Certified Nursing Assistant, for students who are interested in health careers. And that's a brand new program for our brand new building. We're looking forward to that. We have a really strong STEM presence at Clint High School, where we offer a lot of the agricultural sciences, which is kind of a combination between agriculture and engineering. So the students get a lot of math and science practice and hands-on experience. And then we have a graphics program at Horizon High School that is, I feel, second to none. We converted a couple of classrooms into a full print lab, and students do all the work in that lab. They print t-shirts and hats and trophies and banners.
College readiness facilitators at each high school focus on assisting students with college scholarships and applications. The class of 2016 earned over $21 million in scholarships, an increase of over $9 million from the previous year.
All of our comprehensive high schools have college readiness facilitators whose sole job is to help our students make that transition from high school into college. They help students complete the FAFSA, which helps with financial aid, fill out applications for colleges, and also apply for scholarships.
The Clint ISD Early College Academy allows students to complete their high school education and at the same time enroll in college-level courses at EPCC and UTEP.
The partnership that we have with the El Paso Community College is really essential to our success, because without their support, without their flexibility, without the constant communication that goes on between us at different levels, our students couldn't have the kind of experience that they have. The way we schedule students, the curriculum that students have, the support systems that students have, has all benefited the students, and now we're starting to see the fruits of that success.
Clint ISD is committed to providing an enriching educational experience in a 21st century learning environment for all children in our community.
Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, friends and family, welcome to the Horizon High School 2017 Commencement Ceremony. This evening, as the graduates enter, they'll be led by the Clint ISD ceremonial mace and 2 gonfalons. Conveying scholarship, confidence, and triumph, the Clint ISD ceremonial mace symbolizes the governing authority and integrity of the school board. The district seal, boldly mounted atop the staff, symbolizes that the board is the custodian of excellence in learning and scholarship for all Clint ISD students. The mace bearer, a distinguished student chosen by the school, opens commencement by carrying the mace as a reminder of the commitment of the school board to provide the finest education and scholarly opportunities for our students. Adding pride and dignity to the ceremony, the mace is followed by 2 gonfalons, which signify the district and the school. To be selected a banner bearer and lead the school in procession is considered an honor.
Good evening. I'm Elena Acosta, the proud principal of Horizon High School. Welcome, class of 2017. Welcome, parents, families, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. Bienvenidos, padres, familias, la facultad e invitados. Estamos aquí esta noche para celebrar el éxito de estos estudiantes. Tonight we celebrate these young men and women and their success. Scorpions, tonight is your night. It is my pleasure to introduce Leslie Orozco and John Melendez, who will start our ceremony.
Good evening. My name is Leslie Orozco, Senior Class Representative. Welcome to the 2017 Horizon High School Commencement Ceremony. Tonight we're gathered for a final school event, graduation. Class of 2017, make some noise! We have been waiting for this day for so long, and it's finally here. We're proud of your accomplishments and your great efforts. Seniors, this is only our first graduation. I thank you for sharing this day with me, and I look forward to the next one in 4 years.
Good evening. I'm John Melendez, Senior Class Representative. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the Horizon High School JROTC Color Guard. Members of the Color Guard are Cadet Major Yvonne Martinez, Cadet Major Maricruz Trejo, Cadet Captain Ashley Trejo, and Cadet Command Sergeant Major Ramsey Rivera. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing until the color guard has exited the floor. You may be seated.
Good evening, family, friends, Horizon faculty, and more importantly, class of 2017. My name is Noemi Hernandez, Assistant Principal, and I am honored to stand before you today to introduce several special guests. With us this evening are board members of the Clint Independent School District, Mr. James R. Pendel, President, Ms. Mary Macias, First Vice President, Ms. Claudia Perez, Second Vice President, Ms. Arlene Parada, Secretary, Mr. Fred Martinez, Member, Mr. Robert Lara, Member, Ms. Hilda James, Member, and Mr. Juan I. Martinez, our Superintendent. We are also joined by members of the Cabinet, Ms. Laura Cade, Director of Public Relations, Mr. Rene Chavez, Director of Human Resources, Ms. Donna Klein, Chief Financial Officer, Mr. James Littlejohn, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Curriculum and Instruction, Ms. Sylvia Garza, Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Curriculum and Instruction, and Mr. Philip Acosta, Chief Technology Officer. Celebrating with us today are area principals, Ms. Dawn Davis from Frank Macias Elementary, Mr. Michael McCaben from Desert Hills Elementary, Ms. Margie Flores from Carol T. Welch Elementary, Ms. Veronica Candelaria from Horizon Middle School, Ms. Lorraine Vidales from Ricardo Estrada Middle School, Mr. Garrett Ritchie from Clint High School. Thank you all for being with us tonight. We are truly honored and appreciative of your support. Those who could not be in attendance today are Mr. Morris Aldridge, Assistant Superintendent of Operational Services, Mr. Jonathan Powell, Principal, Mountain View High School, and Mr. Edmund Martinez, Principal of Clint Early College. We would also like to recognize the efforts of the following individuals from Horizon High School: Assistant Principals, Ms. Annette Loomis, Mr. Jared Lucero, and Ms. Roxanne Ruiz. Guidance counselors, Ms. Shannon Kirkpatrick, Ms. Christina Luna, and Ms. Aide Sanchez. Career and Technology Counselor, Nicholas Carey. There was one individual who made sure all seniors applied to college, financial aid, and scholarships, our college readiness facilitator, Ms. Christina Rodriguez. We would also like to thank our curriculum coach, Ms. Maria Luisa Portillo. And now for the individual who has continuously cheered you on through all of your endeavors, your principal, Ms. Elena Acosta.
Once again, good evening, parents, families, special guests, and class of 2017. As principal of Horizon High School, I am honored to share this night with all of you. Como la directora de la preparatoria Horizon, es un honor compartir esta noche. Estoy muy agradecida de haber trabajado con nuestros alumnos, verlos madurar y verlos completar esta etapa de la vida. It has been a pleasure to work with students, see them mature, and see the culmination of this time in their lives. For most of them, this was a 13-year journey that has reached its finale. This class already knows that they are very special because we arrived to Horizon the very same year. We both learned the lay of the land and who ruled the school together. From the beginning, I encountered a group that was happy to be at school, shared their determination. They are excited to be together and help the community, and had a certain sparkle in their eyes when they dreamt of their future. I remember meeting these young students who were always excited to be at school and help in any way they could. They always have a smile on their face. Thank you, Leslie, Marky, and Cody, for sharing your determination and love for learning with your classmates and always showing your high school spirit. I witnessed students who gave of themselves, not just here at the campus, but in the community. These students helped tutor at Horizon High School. They helped tutor at our neighboring schools. They helped pass out food to our families in need and clean up the community. I thank you seniors who represented JROTC, the National Honor Society, the Technical National Honor Society, National Honor Society, the Hispanic National Honor Society, just to name a few. Lastly, we had students who dared to dream and shared this with students. Brandon and Edgar led our basketball team to their first playoff game. Amaris went on to compete at regionals for UIL academics. Andy and Graciela led our tennis team to be district champs. Martha was one of our students who danced with our first Ballet Folklorico, and she danced into everybody's heart. Matthew has already started to lay the foundation for his career as an attorney. We have an author who will reach the bestseller list. I can't wait to read your first book, John. Our students continue to dream by attending local universities, while others attend universities at Austin, Dallas, and San Antonio. Some of our students will attend universities out of state. Dream big, Willie, Christopher, Jasmine, and the class of 2017. I'm so proud of this class, and as our last moment comes to an end, I want to share with you an endless amount of dreams and wishes. There's a quote that people say when they depart, I wish you enough. I wish you, however, more than that. Taken from a book that I read, I Wish You More, by Amy Krauss Rosenthal, I'll read you a few pages. I wish you more ups than downs. I wish you more give than take. I wish you more we than me, more hugs than Uggs. I wish you more woohoo than whoa. I wish you more can than not, more snowflakes than tongue, more pause than fast forward, more umbrellas than rain, more treasures than pockets. I wish all of this for you because you were everything that Horizon could wish for and more. Dare to dream and wish for more, class of 2017. There's one more wish that I need to wish for you. I wish that you make good decisions, because the decisions you make today, make good decisions and have a great life. Joining me is Ms. Ruiz and Mr. Jared Lucero, assistant principals, who will now present Mr. and Ms. Horizon High School and the Scorpion Awards.
The following prestigious awards, titled Mr. and Miss Horizon High School, go to the young man and young lady who represent their campus and community in an exemplary manner.
Selected by teachers, these students exemplify the true spirit of a Scorpion. They are involved in a multitude of projects on and off campus, as well as in extracurricular activities. All of this while still remaining highly focused on academics.
This young lady has enrolled and excelled in dual credit government, dual credit pre-calculus, dual credit English, dual credit U.S. history, and AP Spanish language. She was also involved as a member of the National Honor Society, treasurer of the National Technical Honor Society, the Spanish Honor Society, and captain of the Criminal Justice Club. This young lady has dedicated many volunteer hours to her community and school. Besides volunteering in elementary schools, church, and shelters, she serves as her church's co-leader for the worship team and is secretary of the youth committees. She likes a challenge and resolves to go above and beyond in all that she does. She plans on attending UTEP to major in accounting with a minor in finance. Congratulations go to Sheila Figueroa.
This young man has a focus that is rooted in his education, team spirit, and community. He is the president of the National Honor Society, a member of the National Technical Honor Society, and a successful member of the Horizon High School tennis team. This young man has dedicated more than 150 hours in community service. He excelled in all classes and challenged himself with AP Calculus, Dual Credit Government, and Dual Credit U.S. History. He ranked #1 in tennis singles. He plans on attending UTEP and majoring in mechanical engineering. Congratulations go to Mr. Andrew Diaz. Let's please have a round of applause for Mr. and Miss Horizon High School.
The Scorpion Awards are presented to students who have displayed courage, honor, success, resiliency, and service to others. Students were nominated by teachers and selected by the administration team to receive these prestigious awards. Please come to the stage when your name is called and remain there until all 9 awards have been presented.
Our first award goes to a student whose young life has experienced tremendous hardships and tribulations that have resulted in him growing up before his time. This student lost his mother and grandmother, who was the foundation of his upbringing. He ended up having to take care of his younger siblings. His tenacious spirit and yearning to make his mother and grandmother proud while setting an example for his siblings pushed him to stay in school. Despite his troubles and hurts, this student does not like to see these in others and is a true example of what it means to be a Scorpion. Please join me in recognizing Mr. Oscar Lopez Troncoso.
The second Scorpion Award goes to a young lady that has given a lot of her time and dedication to Horizon High School. She has been actively involved leader among her peers. She was junior class president, senior class vice president, cosmetology secretary, and vice president of the National Hispanic Honor Society. She was also a member of the National Technical Honor Society and Bound for Success. She also spent numerous hours volunteering with the food pantry, all while maintaining her grades and working on her cosmetology license. Please join me in recognizing Ms. Leslie Orozco.
Our third recipient truly exemplifies this definition of the well-rounded student. Not only does he excel in academics, but is a phenomenal leader as he demonstrated through ROTC. He was involved in numerous organizations around campus, such as National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, the Superintendent Student Advisory Council, and represented Horizon High School in the Hugh O'Brien Leadership Conference. This well-deserving student has accumulated over 500 hours in community service since the 9th grade. This young man is selfless, always willing to help out, and always has a cheerful disposition. I present this Scorpion Award to Mr. John Melendez.
The following award goes to a student who has shown responsibility and leadership in many aspects. She is president of the Law Enforcement Club, and president of the first ever chapter of the National Technical Society for Horizon High School and Clint Independent School District. She has helped with various school events and has been the key factor to their success. She is driven, respected, and a goal setter. She has maintained a high GPA plus working nights at Whataburger. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ms. Nicole Rosales to the stage.
Our fifth honor goes to a student who came to Horizon High School 3 years ago with a quiet and respectful demeanor. With little knowledge of the English language, this student has accomplished more than most individuals could in a lifetime. He was a member of the varsity baseball team for the 3 years that he was with us. Not only was he successful on the field, but in the classroom, maintaining an A average for his high school career. He has been relentless in his desire to excel. This student has a bright future as he wants to pursue a career in the medical field. The next Scorpion Award goes to Angel Hernandez.
The next award goes to a brave young lady who sees everything as an opportunity to conquer. She is very well known for her ability to sell anything. Her participation in various fundraisers allows her to showcase her pride of being a Scorpion. She is a member of the varsity softball team and consistently displays great sportsmanship. She is an individual that when given a goal will work until she has reached it. I am happy to present Ms. Cody Hinkle with this award.
Our seventh award goes to a young lady who is a member of the marching band, concert band, jazz band, and percussion ensemble. She qualified for All-State Solo and Ensemble and Band this year. She is a member of the Student Council and the German Honor Society, as well as a volunteer with the Humane Society. She possesses natural leadership abilities, talent, and drive, which all lead her to be successful. The next Scorpion Award goes to Amaranta Pineda.
The next award goes to a student who has been described as amazing by his teachers. He has been an example of dedication and perseverance. He is a member of the baseball team and is always supportive and cheers on his team. In class, he is an avid participant, ready to learn and collaborate with his peers. You will always see this Scorpion with a smile and happy disposition. The next Scorpion Award goes to Gabriel Avelar.
The final award goes to a student who has flourished academically, athletically, and personally. She has represented Horizon High School in volleyball, basketball, and track. She is also a Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership alumni, which aims to inspire and develop students to a life dedicated to leadership, service, and innovation. Her poise, humility, and grace provided her with the opportunity to represent her community at the Miss Teen Texas pageant, and she was chosen as 2017 El Paso's top model. As the oldest of 3 kids, she is dedicated in becoming an equine veterinarian. I congratulate Alshi Alvidres in receiving this Scorpion Award.
Let's give this year's recipients of the Scorpion Award a round of applause and congratulations. Ms. Cristina Rodriguez, the College Readiness Facilitator, will now announce the 2017 scholarship recognition.
The senior class of 2017 has received over $8,028,000 in scholarships and financial aids. Scholarship recipients, please stand to be recognized. We would also like to recognize students who graduated under the Distinguished Achievement Plan. 16 seniors have completed at least 4 advanced measures, including a third year of foreign language, maintained a 3.0 grade point average in dual credit classes or technology preparation, or have received at least a score of 3 on 1 or more advanced placement exams. Long hours of study and extreme dedication have paid off. Students graduating under the Distinguished Achievement Plan are wearing a special medal to signify this accomplishment. We would like for these seniors to stand to be recognized by family and peers. Thank you. You may be seated. Congratulations to the class of 2017. Ms. Annette Loomis, Assistant Principal, will now recognize the top 10% of the class of 2017.
At this time, we would like to recognize a group of graduates who have placed academics above all else. These young men and women strive to achieve and have the grade point average to prove it. These graduates have the honor of wearing silver and white gowns. Seniors in the top 10%, please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Students, you may be seated. I also have the distinct honor of introducing the top 10 graduates of the class of 2017. These students have maintained the highest grade point averages of the entire class and have battled to maintain these averages during the entire high school career. Students, as I call your name, please come to the stage to be recognized for being in the top 10 of the graduating class of 2017. Names will be read in descending order. Number 10, Brianna Morales. Number 9, Holly Ogas. Number 8, Sheila Figueroa. Number 7, Judith Loya. Number 6, Andrea Orozco. Number 5, Kate Olivas Gardiel. Number 4, Stephanie Nevares. Number 3, Andrew Diaz. Number 2, Amaris Bustamante. Number 1, John Melendez. Congratulations, seniors, for a job well done. At this time, I ask Nicole Rosales, President of the first class of the National Technical Honor Society for Horizon High School and the Clinton Independent School District, to come up to the stage for a special presentation.
Good evening. My name is Nicole Rosales, and I am the president of the National Technical Honor Society. I am honored to present a special gift to an individual who has spent countless hours working to better our campus, our district, and more importantly, all of us as individuals. I would like to present our superintendent, Mr. Juan Martinez, with a copy of the yearbook and certificate for the first ever chapter of the National Technical Honor Society.
Mr. Martinez, this is presented to you as honorary member of the Horizon High School chapter of the National Technical Honor Society, the first in our district.
Mr. Martinez, thank you for being the driving force for our district. I now have the pleasure of introducing an extremely intelligent young lady, Ms. Amaris Bustamante. She is our second highest ranking graduate and will now join us on stage to give the salutatorian address.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight, I have the honor of speaking on behalf of the graduating class of 2017. I want to thank everyone who helped me get to where I am this day, especially my parents, Cecilia and Demis Bustamante, who could not have been better parents, even if they tried. They have supported me without limits. Thank you for being my everything. And I know that not everyone has the opportunity of coming up here to thank their own parents. And so thank you to all the parents that are here tonight. Yo sé que no todos los estudiantes tienen la oportunidad de agradecer a sus padres, así que gracias a todos los padres que están aquí esta noche. I want to thank all of my teachers who pushed me and always kept me on my toes. Without you, I would not have the same ambition nor academic goals that I have today. As I look out into the crowd tonight, I see some of my closest friends, some who I wish I would have met earlier. I hope you all can say the same. Maybe we shared laughs, sat in class together, or just brushed shoulders in the hallway. With that said, every person who walked those hallways had a different high school experience. Everyone fought their own battles, whether academic or personal. But these battles make the fact that you are sitting where you are today ever more gratifying. Before I began writing this speech, I saw a recent study that showed how humans spend an average of 7 years of their lives waiting. Waiting in line, waiting for a movie to start, waiting for someone to return a text. Time swept away into empty space and never seen again. As humans, we are so accustomed to wait that it has become a habit. Just think about how much time you spent waiting for this moment to happen. These final weeks, the hallway sounded like a symphony of sighs because everyone was just watching the countdown. For many, time went by so slow, it seemed as if the clock were mocking them. While for others, like myself, it felt like time slipped away every time the word graduation was mentioned. The act of waiting being the mastermind behind both of these behaviors. However, instead of filling the hallways with sighs, we should have filled them with final conversations. Instead of desperately trying to grasp onto things we knew were only temporary, we should have seen this ending only as an introduction to a new beginning. And now, here we are today. Soon we will all go home, diploma in one hand, and in the other, this moment. This moment that will no longer be the future, nor the present, but a past memory. So do not take it for granted. Look around at every familiar face. Because in reality, what was once faces that you would see every day will only be seen behind the screen on a late night when the nostalgia of high school finally hits you. I ask you to never underestimate the power that waiting can have over your life. Because waiting can lead you to open doors only halfway or not at all. It can lead you to keep your aspirations trapped like a message in a bottle. It can cast a shadow over every opportunity that might have come to you. Carry with you this new outlook on waiting and apply it when you feel that it is becoming your favorite pastime. We all anxiously look forward to the future because it is filled with opportunities. And most of all, because you have been told that your life has yet to start. But it already has. Stop waiting for something that is already yours, because the future is now waiting for you. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations again, Amaris. I now have the distinct honor of introducing an individual who makes all decisions with his students in mind, Mr. Juan Martinez. Sir, at this time we ask that you share your message.
First of all, congratulations, Scorpions. I am very, very proud of you. Congratulations to each and every one of you, the class of 2017. Graduates, you are a very special class to me. 4 years ago, in 2013, you began a new chapter in your life when you came to Horizon High School as freshmen. But before I continue, let me just say a few words. Queridos padres, abuelitos, tíos, hermanos, hermanas, familiares y amigos de los graduandos. Es un honor para mí llegar a este momento en la graduación de sus hijos, de sus hijas, de sus nietos, sus sobrinos. Es por eso que a nombre de los maestros, los administradores, la mesa directiva y el mío en particular, quiero felicitarlos por este gran logro de sus hijos. Les agradecemos su apoyo, su confianza y les damos gracias por permitirnos ser parte de la educación de sus hijos. Esos 4 años han sido muy especiales para ellos y para nosotros también. Con el más sincero respeto para ustedes, sus hijos y sus familias, les deseamos muchas, pero muchas felicidades. All right, students, it seems to me like you like to see yourself on the screen, so please put him up on the screen. Graduates, as I was telling you 4 years ago, in 2013, you came to Horizon High School as freshmen. I am sure that you were probably nervous, probably excited, perhaps happy, maybe worried, not knowing what the future will hold for you. And 4 years ago, I also had the wonderful experience of joining the Clinton Independent School District as superintendent. And me too. I was nervous, excited, and happy, and maybe worried, not knowing what the future will hold for me. After 4 years, and they went by quickly, here we are. I am no longer worried. I am no longer nervous. On the contrary, I am extremely happy. I am very happy and excited for each and every one of you. You are the reason that teachers, counselors, administrators, and all of us have worked together these 4 years to make sure that all of you reach this milestone. As I reflected on these 4 years, one thing became very, very clear to me. Ms. Acosta, I promised I was not going to get emotional with your class, and I am trying, blame it on my grandmother. She gave me the genes. My life as a superintendent can be at times very stressful and often lonely. However, I discovered that any time that I needed to feel happy, to laugh, to enjoy, and to have a moment of fun, all I had to do was go to Horizon High School, and I will have fun. You are the fun class, and I am so honored to honor you. And as Ms. Acosta will say, mira, you are the most loving and fun group I have ever known. You are simply fun to be around. You tell me the silliest of things. You laugh about it. You enjoy the moment. Right, Sebastian? Where are you, Sebastian? There you go. And Christian, where are you, Christian? Adrian, and the two Jasmines, and also Nicole, who, I mean, this past week, when we had the gala, it was the Horizon students, of course, Nicole, who will pull me out and say, Mister, let me show you how to dance. She gave up after about 2 minutes, and she said, no, I don't think you can dance, so go sit down. You are simply a very, very fun class. Joshua, where are you? You know, you guys are fun to be around, and let me tell you, I can mention so many of you. As I said earlier, anytime that I needed to feel good about our school district and about the things we do, I just went to Horizon High School, and it was fun. How can I forget students like you? Not only are you fun to be around, but you're also the most respectful kids. Edgar, how can I forget you guys? Brandon, Ivan, Leslie, and of course, John, and so many of you. You are simply an amazing group of happy young men and women, and I am honored to have been your superintendent for these 4 years. In a world where people are often sad, frustrated, angry at each other, I've learned from you what Albert Schweitzer, the Nobel Prize winner, said. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do and what you're doing, then you will be very successful. Students, I definitely love what I do, and I am happy because you always made me happy, and I love you guys. Because of that enthusiasm and happiness that characterizes you, I have no doubt that you will become successful doctors, nurses, engineers, scientists, teachers, and school administrators, business people, or any other profession that you wish to follow. Please look at the back of your medal. Look at the back of your medal and tell me what does it read? Okay, stop looking at the screen now. Look at your medal. What does it read? The medal that the school district gave you. What does it read? it says, never give up. Never give up pursuing your dreams and your aspirations in life. But most of all, never give up being the happiest people and respectful kids that I have ever known. This medal is given to you on behalf of your teachers, your administration, the school board, and more importantly, on behalf of your parents and the Clint ISD family. You know what, students? Just about 3 weeks ago, I went to eat at a fast food restaurant. And a young lady who assisted me graduated from Horizon High School in 2014, my very first graduating class. And during our short conversation, I learned that she is studying biology and she's going to college. And however, I asked her if she recognized me and she said no. She said, I am very shy. I really did not know a lot of people, but so instead of telling her more about me, I simply told her, do you remember the medal that you received? And she said, oh yes, I remember my medal. In fact, she says, I keep that medal in my Bible, and I really love that medal. You see, she never remembered me, but she remembered that medal. That medal is very special, and I want you to remember that medal as you go on into the world, and if you find yourselves telling that you cannot accomplish your dreams and your goals, your aspirations, that life is hard, I want you to hold on to that medal. Just as the young lady who graduated in 2014 told me, her medal was different than yours. This medal was custom made especially for you. It will remind you to never give up. This medal will remind you that nothing is impossible for those who graduate from Horizon High School. And if you ever feel that you need just to talk or you need guidance or support, just about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I met with all of you. And I gave you my personal cell phone number. If you ever need anything, please call. I may not have all the answers, but just the fact that you're graduating, that's not the end for us. All of us, our teachers, administrators, we are here for you even after you graduate. Please call us if you need anything. And believe me when I tell you, call me and my personal cell phone number. I'll do anything and everything to help you and assist you. Finally, Horizon High School, nothing will be impossible for you because you have learned to be happy, to enjoy life as you have done this 4 years. May God bless you, and congratulations to the class of 2014. Congratulations, Scorpions.
Mr. Martinez, thank you for those inspiring words. I now have the great honor of presenting the top-ranked student of the class of 2017.
They just told me that I made a mistake. Well, you are the fun class and you should have cheered or something. Let me just tell you, I was just thinking of you. Congratulations to the class of 2017.
I now have the great honor of presenting the top-ranked student of the class of 2017 with the honor graduate certificate. He worked diligently to achieve the highest honor of this graduating class. It is with pride that I introduce the top-ranked graduate, John Eric Melendez. At this time, John Melendez will give his valedictorian speech.
Good evening, friends, family, parents, faculty, and staff. On behalf of the class of 2017, I would like to sincerely thank you for being here for this truly exciting moment in my life and the lives of my fellow graduates. I will keep my address brief because I know that everyone is anxious to get up here, grab their diploma, and be in bed by 11 o'clock. But before I begin, I'd like to do 3 things. First, I would like to give a personal thank you to my loving and supportive parents, my awesome siblings, my closest friends, and all of the mentors that showed faith in me, to include my teachers, former coworkers from the district, and all of you who greeted me with a kind smile every time we spoke. Unfortunately, if I gave a shout out to all the people who have asked me for a shout out, we'd be here until the new school was finished, so I'll just move on. I would, however, like to give a special shout out to Coffee and 5 Hour Energy for supporting me since day one. You're the realists. Next, I'd like to clarify that at any moment, it looks like I'm crying. I'm not. I just have something in my eye. And lastly, before I share my few words, I would like the graduating class of 2017 to make some noise. There was a certain level of difficulty in writing this speech. You see, I didn't want this speech to be cliche, overstated, unmemorable, but I wanted to try and inspire you all. I wanted to reflect on some things. The thing is, we've all lived such different lives. We've all gotten something completely different out of high school. We will all have vastly different goals when we leave here tonight. And I believe that that is exactly the way it should be. That's what's so beautiful about it. We are not supposed to be the same. Horizon High School has brought together hundreds of completely different individuals. There are so many people who envy us, not because of what we have accomplished, but because of all the opportunities that we still have ahead of us. That is the central point of my speech. Although we have our differences, we are all unified by one thing: time. You see, I've always had a certain fascination with the whole concept of time. Why? Well, because time is so limited. You can't get it back. And any misuse of time leads to one thing: regret. Regret that you were too scared to go out, too nervous to talk to that person, too lazy to put in the effort. Time is a double-edged sword. The good thing about it is, it never stops. It mends a broken heart. It sees that you get better at working out or studying. And it brings about the end of a boring day at school or work. But the bad thing about it is, it never stops. If only we could pause some moments. If only we could rewind and slow down those parts that we want to live in forever. But we can't. And that's what makes them so special. Think back. Think back to freshman year and how far away graduation seemed. All those upperclassmen, each one getting their turn to rule the school, and now, here we are, at the end of it all. Graduation has come, and soon enough, it'll be a memory. Time is precious in a way that nothing else is. I know that for most of us, money is extremely valuable. But the thing is, after this ceremony is over, you might walk outside and stumble upon a $20 bill. Unfortunately, you will never stumble upon 20 extra minutes to add to your day. From the moment that we're born, the clock begins to count down. There are no timeouts, no overtime, no replays. I know you've all heard this before. I know you all know this already, but it is so important. So please, please, spend your time wisely. Spend it with friends. Spend it with family. Spend it with loved ones. Spend it on passions. Spend it on things that make you jump around and sing. Things that give you butterflies every time. The kind of stuff that makes your heart race. Spend it on what makes you nervous or scared. Spend it on anything and everything that makes you happy to be alive, because really, that's all we're after. Some of us are going to college. Some of us aren't, and that's okay. You live your life how you want to live it. You find your own happiness, and don't you ever let anyone take that away from you. All I ask as I stand up here and my speech draws to a close is that whatever you decide to do with your lives, be the best at it. Dedicate your mind to it. Feel the hunger for success, for excitement, for happiness, and let it drive you from now on. Look, my speech is over now. At the edge of being a memory. And that's okay. I said what I needed to say. I made use of this time. So please, if you take anything from this speech tonight, let it be this. Time is out of your control. All you can do is take advantage of every second, every minute, every hour, every single moment. So now, before I go, let us all share this one moment together. For a few seconds, I would like everyone to just stay quiet and observe your surroundings. The people next to you, in front of you, behind you, take it all in and savor it. Let it sweep over you. Remember how far we've come, and dream about how far we still have to go. Take note of your emotions, because there will never be a moment exactly like this one. I'd like to know how you all are feeling. I'd like to know if you feel alive right now. Because if you do, then good. Remember that feeling. Remember the feeling of being alive, and chase after it for the rest of your lives. Thank you, class of 2017.
Thank you for those words. I would now like to ask Mr. Juan I. Martinez, Superintendent of Clint Independent School District, to return to the podium. Mr. Martinez will certify the class of 2017.
John, can you write my speech next time? That was beautiful, son. Good job. And now, I hereby certify that the students of the 2017 class of Horizon High School have successfully completed all required courses set forth by the Texas State Board of Education and the Clint Independent School District Board of Trustees. And therefore, I now officially declare the eligible students in the class of 2017 as graduates of Horizon High School this 30th day of May 2017. Congratulations!
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. At this time, I would like Ms. Diana Rivera, our Rookie Teacher of the Year for 2017, and Mr. Daniel Gutierrez, our Teacher of the Year for 2017, to come to the podium and read the names of all Horizon High School eligible student graduates as they come up. Senior class sponsor, Ms. Venice Chavez, will assist graduates to the stage. Our board members will also assist in presenting diplomas.
Okay, all right. Just making sure that they come up with the cards. Yeah. Whoa, that was a close one.
Our practice the wrong names.
Huh?
Our practice the wrong names.
I practice wrong names too.
That's not here. It's a real cake.
What's this? I practice it.
No, it doesn't matter who's first. It's because I saw your name right there. But
That's
when
why
you
I'm
get
last.
the cards, yes.
I'm
When
last
you get the
first.
cards, throw them in those boxes right here. Look under the
No, but I'll
podium.
go second because I practice the names.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what order you go in. But put your glasses right there. Okay. What do I read them first? Okay, they're gonna give you cards. Sorry, I distracted you. No, it's okay.
We're good? John Eric Melendez. Amaris Bustamante. Andrew Noah Diaz. Stephanie Nevares. Kate Olivas Cardiel. Andrea Orozco. Judith Loya. Sheila Giselle Figueroa. Holly Ann Ogas. Brianna Ali Morales. Leslie Guadalupe Acosta Diaz. Ashley Alvidres. Yair Castillo. Gina Yadre Castrejón. Jasmine Isabel Ceniceros. Vanessa Cota. Alba Raquel Estrada. Luis Adrián Flores. Noima Isidra González. Daniela Elizabeth Holguín. Brenda Lopez. Amanda Deem Maices. Guadalupe Montañez. Baltasar Muñoz. Luis Fernando Muñoz. Neila Evelyn Nájera. Verónica Ogaz. Leslie Valeria Orozco. David Anthony Ortega. Anaeli Ortiz Vargas. Noemi Araceli Perales. Cassandra Perez. Iris Regina Reyes. Daniela Ríos. Nicole Lucero Rosales Lira. Dania Fabiola Salgado Domínguez. Jennifer Terán. Ismael Ulises Acevedo. Avi Daniel Acosta. Brian Enrique Acosta. Christopher Juan Acosta. Leslie Abigail Acosta. Giovanni Acosta Holguín. Yara Jasmine Alves. Armando Alcala Valdez. Hope Castillo Allen. Diana Jasmine Almaraz. Rufino Almaraz. Alejandro Almeraz. Leonicio Alvarado. Guillermo Álvarez. Jeremy Allen Álvarez. Michelle Álvarez. Rogelio Álvarez. Crystal Delilah Álvarez. Liliana Anchondo. Aileen Andrade. Ana Monique Arellano. Daniela Arellano. Jacobo David Arellano. Jennifer Lanette Arias. Caroline Armendaris. Liliana Guadalupe Armendaris Burciaga. Gabriel Avelar. Alejandro Ávila. Denise Ávila. Adán Ayala. Antonio Benjamin Babcock. Diana Banuelos. Jesús Sabino Banuelos. Destiny Bernice Barrera. Carla Alexis Bautista. Myrna Renee Balon. Tony Rebecca Balon. Hugo Fernando Benitez. Brian Berber. Aldo Bermúdez. Jonathan Blade Berumen. Grecia Alejandra Blanco. Jasmine Cavada. George Daniel Cabral. Luis Eduardo Calamaco. Jordi Alejandro Calderón. Janet Camacho. Luis Alejandro Carabeo. Ibrahim Cárdenas. Isaí Carrillo. Ricardo Casas. Carolina Castillo. Diego Adrián Castro. Sergio Andrés Castro. Savannah Leticia Cervantes. Luis Jacob Chacón. María Celeste Chaires. Cassandra Leona Charity. Jesús Alejandro Chavarría. DeMarco David Chávez. Ernesto Chávez. Roberto Chávez. Aiden Armando Chavira. Rebeca María Contreras. Kimberly Judith Cornejo. Rubén Eduardo Cornejo Macías. Melissa Judith Corona. Pedro Alberto Corral. Pamela Cortés. Eric Cortés. Julie Galilea Cruz. Cristina Dávila. José Alberto de la Cruz. Jocelyn Corral de la Cruz. Jaime de la Rosa. Brandon Delgado. Alexis Marie Díaz. Yair Dorado García. Odalis Domínguez. Kennedy Desire. Brandon Isaiah Duarte. Sergio Adán Duarte. DeMarcus Anthony Duncan. Esmeralda Duran. Alan Duran Muñoz. Oriana Nava Edwards. Raymond Moises Irvis. Samantha Espinosa. Karen Airam Espinosa Flores. Fabián Estrada. Jonathan Aaron Estrada. Mario Estrada. Martin Alexis Estrada. Sergio Giovanni Estrada. Urban Alexis Fernandez Renteria. Edgar Eduardo Flores. Martin Flores. Alejandra Flores. Diego Flores. María Angélica Flores López. Allison Nicole Freer. Valeria Gallardo Gómez. Juan Carlos Alcan Gamboa. Mark Anthony Gamboa. Carla Alexis Gamón. Mario Ezequiel Garay Salazar. Leslie Elizabeth Garces. Arlene Lisette Garcia. Felipe Garcia. Jesús Alberto García. Jesús Alberto García. Pedro García. Selena Velia García. Christian Alejandro García Amaya. Anaí Gaitán Martínez. Marylee González. Nadia Marie González. Georgie González. Luis Gabriel González Silva. Amber Monique Granados. Alexis Monique Griego. Lisbeth Guadian. Cindy Gutierrez. Darian Matthew Guzman. Taylor Joseph Erger.
Alondra Hernández. Angel Hernández. Miuri Hernández. Perla Cristina Hernández. Too fast? Oh, I thought it. Preppy Hernández. Sarah Victoria Hernández. Huh? Uzi Daniel Hernández. Fernando Javier Hernández Núñez. Iris Herrera. Lorenzo Armando Herrera. Cody Marie Hinkle. Daniel Ulguin. Stefan Howard. Eric Alan Hurtado. Jasmine Ibarra. Oscar Inseguridad. Isaac Ibrahim Hasso. Israel Jauregui. Alan Jimenez. Matthew Jordan. Jasmine Diana Juarez. Ricardo Lara. Cristina Lasalde. Valerie Fernanda Laiva. Paloma Bernice Lincoln. Andrés Alfonso López. Billy López. Carlos Antonio López. George Emanuel López. Reinaldo López. Jacqueline López Sánchez. Oscar Javier López Troncoso. Dante D'Angelo Lever Lozada. Jessica Denise Lozano. Brittany Lozoya. April Stephanie Luna. Giselle Lucero. Daniel Luján. Salma Denise Luján. Joshua Magallanes. Stephanie Maldonado. Michael James Mansell. Derek Mapula. Sochi Marlene Mares. Natalie Marquez. Adriana Lizette Martinez. Alfredo Martinez. Edgar León Martinez. Graciela Martinez. Julissa Martinez. Stephen Jacob Martinez. Maria Isabel Minus. Zachary Isaac Minus. Taylor Charlene McGinnis. Nathan Kenneth McVeigh. Tiana Victoria Meeks. Carlos Antonio Melendez. Brian Emmanuel Mendez. Madeline Jacqueline Mendez. Evelyn Mergil. Jacqueline Mesa. Anayansi Mier. Brandon Ray Mindfee. Diana Karina Miranda. Jairo Amir Molina. Victor Manuel Molinar. Valerie Moncayo. Axel Montiel Sanchez. Tatiana Cuevas Morales. Jaime Isaí Morales. Cassandra Ann Morales. Brianna Melissa Moreno. Diana Estrella Moreno. Jesse Moreno. Jesus Alexis Moreno. Wendy Moreno. Brian Alexis Moreno. Bianca Yadira Munoz. Itzel Denise Navarrete Chavez. Carlos Manuel Navarro. Emmanuel Nevares. Robert Isaiah Noriega. Nayeli Guadalupe Núñez. Ricardo José Núñez. Alan Obregón. Erica Ojeda. Diego Nicholas Olag. Eric Holguín. Laura Angélica Olivas. Elian Arturo Olivas Ramírez. Joel Olivas Sandoval. Vivian Olvido. Cassandra Isabel Ornelas. Daisy Nayeli Orozco. Lexia Vianney Ortega. Julie Paola Ortiz. Eduardo Evan Osorio. Priscilla Marlene Pacheco. Eric Francisco Padilla. Yomara Fernanda Palacios. Missy Parsley. Louis Pearson. Gadiel Abraham Perez. Gloria Natalie Perez. Yahaira Piña. Amaranta Pineda. Emily Nicole Pizarro. Guillermo Pizarro. Shirley Esmeralda Pizarro Martinez. Tyler Adam Pointer. Irene Ponce de León. Andrea Porras Rascón. Jonathan Guadalupe Puentes. Cynthia Paula Quinierino. Gabriel Ramirez. Ramori Ivan Ramirez Mendoza. Desiree Marie Ramos. Giovanni Rangel. Manuel Emilio Rangel. Jacqueline Reyes. Leonardo Reyes. Paola Valeria Reynoso. Edson Gabriel Rico Olivas. Diana Janet Rincon. Jasmine Rios. Jesús Rivas Maldonado. Andrea Alejandra Rivera. Reina Teresa Rivera. Jaziel Abdiel Robles. Antonio Robles Verdín. Ashley Vianney Rodriguez. Isabel Andrea Rodriguez. José Guadalupe Rodríguez. Julian Gerardo Rodríguez. Julian René Rodríguez. Ricardo Alberto Rodríguez. Armando Rodríguez Ayala. Alexis Rodríguez Cortés. Isabel Romero. Brian Lee Rubio. Evelyn Juliet Ruiz. Alonso Eduardo Sainz. Martha Alejandra Salas. Yajaira Giselle Salas. Mariel Guadalupe Salazar. José Manuel Saldivar. Isaí Sebastián Sánchez. Marisela Sánchez. Steven Tyler Sánchez. Jacob Saucedo. Zuleima Ruby Serrano. Sebastian Serrato. Steven Sigala. Lira Saraí Silvia Ruiz. Amairiani Cimental. Ricky Alexander Smith. Salvador Isaac Solis. Paula Jael Solis Guzmán. Christopher Sotelo Valdez. Alexis Soto. José Alfredo Soto. José Fernando Soto. Leslie Soto. Miguel Adrian Soto. Denise Soto Castillo. Christopher Michael Spencer. Evelyn Sarai Suarez. Anaya Justice Kyra Tegels. Kylie Alexis Tegels. Giselle Torres. Ivan Arturo Torres. Joshua Torres. Ashley Marie Trejo. Igmar Urbina. Nancy Karina Urieta. Astrid Michelle Valdez. Julie Ann Valdez Saldivar. Abraham Rene Valenzuela. Marina Valenzuela. Jillian Valles. Homero Valles. Gabriel Elias Vasquez. Edgar Moises Vasquez. Esmeralda Vela. Daniela Ramirez. Nayeli Velázquez Molina. Tanya Veliz. Daniel Jr. Villa. Brittany Nicole Williams. Carla Stephanie Zamora. Gabriel Enrique Zamora. Karina Lizeth Zamora Núñez. Esmeralda Zapata. Eduardo Zubiate. Jonathan Morales Zubiate. Congratulations, class of 2017. You made it. Ms. Acosta will now return for the tassel ceremony.
Congratulations, Scorpions. Please stand. At this time, you may now move your tassel to the left, signifying that you are now officially the class of 2017 of Horizon High School. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our graduation ceremony. We will be escorting the graduates off the floor to the patio upstairs. For the safety of our graduates, we respectfully request that you remain seated until they have all made their way into that area. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Horizon High School and Clint ISD, thank you for attending our graduation ceremony. Graduates, Mr. Martinez and I